Welcome to Car Flash, your trusted channel for the latest and greatest in the automotive world. If you love cars as much as we do, you're in for a treat today, because we're diving deep into one of the most exciting roadsters of the year, the 2025 Porsche 718 Boxster. This isn't just a car, it's an experience, and by the end of this video, you'll see exactly why it continues to dominate hearts and roads alike. Exterior. Let's start with that first impression, the one you get as soon as you lay eyes on the new Boxster. The 2025 model refines everything that made the 718 series iconic while pushing it even further into modern luxury and sportiness. Looking at the front, Porsche has sharpened the design without losing the familiar DNA. The LED headlights are sleeker, with a more sculpted, aggressive look. The signature 4-point daytime running lights are now even crisper, giving the car a bolder gaze. The front bumper has been slightly reworked, adding new air intakes that aren't just for show. They're fully functional, feeding air to the turbocharged engine and enhancing cooling efficiency. The lines along the hood have become even more pronounced, leading your eye toward the iconic Porsche crest sitting proudly above. Moving along to the side, the 718 Boxster's proportions remain beautifully balanced. The 2025 version rides on newly designed 19-inch and optional 20-inch wheels that are both lightweight and stylish, finished in a variety of new colors to perfectly match the bodywork. The side profile remains unmistakably Porsche, low-slung and athletic, but there are subtle tweaks. New side intakes are not only larger but feature more intricate detailing, hinting at the car's hunger for air and speed. The door handles sit flush, giving a cleaner, more aerodynamic appearance. And let's talk about the convertible top. It's a fabric roof that stows away in just about 9 seconds, up or down, at speeds up to 31 miles per hour, whether you're parked curbside or cruising down the coast. It looks absolutely stunning with the top either up or down. At the rear, the 718 Boxster continues to impress. Porsche has given the 2025 model a slightly revised rear fascia. The taillights are slimmer, with a 3-dimensional LED signature that pops, especially at night. A new full-width black trim piece connects the lights, featuring the Porsche script in bold, spaced-out lettering. The rear bumper incorporates a cleaner diffuser design, and depending on your trim and options, you can get twin exhausts placed centrally or dual tips on each side. Everything about the back end screams performance and elegance without shouting for unnecessary attention. It's balanced. It's artful. It's Porsche at its best. Interior. Open the door and step inside, and the 2025 Boxster greets you with a cabin that's pure sports car bliss, mixed with just the right amount of luxury. Porsche hasn't tried to reinvent the wheel here. Instead, they've taken what works and made it sharper. The cockpit is focused on the driver, with a low seating position and excellent sight leans. The steering wheel, now slightly updated, feels perfect in your hands. Leather-wrapped, tactile, and featuring a drive mode selector if you option for the Sport Chrono package. The instrument cluster retains the signature 5-gauge layout, now featuring a slightly larger and more customizable central display alongside the classic analog tachometer. Because Porsche knows some things are sacred. The center console is now cleaner and more intuitive, featuring fewer physical buttons and a greater emphasis on touch-sensitive controls. Above it sits the latest version of the Porsche Communication Management System, with a 10.9-inch touchscreen that's fast, responsive, and easier to use than ever. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless connectivity all standard now. The seats, whether you go for the standard sport seats or the optional 18-way adjustable Sport Seats Plus, are fantastic. They offer just the right blend of comfort for long journeys and the bolstering you need when carving up your favorite canyon road. Materials throughout the cabin are top-notch, with leather, Alcantara, brushed aluminium, and optional carbon fiber trim pieces available to personalize your ride exactly the way you want it. Of course, you can also option for a premium Bose or Burmester sound system if you want your soundtrack to be more than just the engine's roar. But honestly, that engine might be all the music you'll ever need. Speaking of that engine, let's get into performance, because this is where the 718 Boxster shines brightest. For 2025, Porsche continues to offer the 718 Boxster with a range of turbocharged flat-4 engines, starting with a 2.0-litre unit that puts out around 300 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. Step up to the Boxster S, and you're looking at a 2.5-litre turbocharged flat-4 pushing closer to 350 horsepower and 309 pound-feet of torque. These numbers mean serious speed, 0-60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds for the S with the PDK transmission and Sport Chrono package. The top speed ranges from about 170 to 177 miles per hour, depending on the version you choose. The handling is, in a word, sublime. Mid-engine balance, razor-sharp steering, and an available PASM adaptive suspension system ensure that the Boxster dances through corners like few other cars can. Porsche's engineers have fine-tuned the 2025 model's chassis for an even more connected feel, and whether you're pushing it hard on a track day or just enjoying a spirited backroad drive, the Boxster rewards you with constant feedback and confidence. Transmission choices include the slick 6-speed manual for purists and the lightning-quick 7-speed PDK dual clutch for those who want maximum performance without lifting a foot. Braking is equally impressive, with strong, fade-resistant brakes that instill total confidence. If you crave even more, you can option the Porsche ceramic composite brakes, a lighter, stronger, and track-ready. The 2025 model also brings some minor improvements to efficiency, thanks to revised engine tuning and aerodynamic tweaks. Although let's be honest, nobody's buying a Boxster primarily to save fuel. Now, let's talk prices, because Porsche offers a pretty wide spread depending on how you spec your dream Roadster. The base 718 Boxster starts around $72,000. Which is honestly a strong value considering the level of performance, build quality, and brand prestige you're getting. Step up to the 718 Boxster S, and you're looking at a starting price closer to $84,000. And of course, once you start adding options, a premium audio, custom paint colors, upgraded wheels, performance packages, it's very easy to spec a Boxster north of $100,000. But here's the thing, every dollar feels justified once you're behind the wheel. This isn't just transportation, it's a statement. It's a lifestyle. So, where does the 2025 Porsche 718 Boxster land overall? It remains one of the purest, most exhilarating sports cars money can buy. It's a masterclass in balance, performance, and design, wrapped up in a package that's as usable daily as it is thrilling on a Sunday drive. While some purists still lament the move away from naturally aspirated flat sixes, the turbocharged engines deliver more performance and broader usability than ever before, and in the real world, that matters. If you're in the market for a lightweight, rear-wheel drive, open-top sports car that blends precision engineering with everyday livability, the 2025 Porsche 718 Boxster should absolutely be at the top of your list. It's a car that engages all your senses, rewards skillful driving, and never fails to make even the most mundane commute something special. Thanks for joining us here at Car Flash for this full review of the 2025 Porsche 718 Boxster. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our latest reviews. We have plenty more exciting cars coming your way, and trust us, you won't want to miss a second of it. Until next time, keep driving, keep dreaming, and we'll see you on the road.